Hiya, and welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this live stream, I am playing Mortal Kombat online. So sit back, relax, grab your nearest sorcerer, whether it's Quan Chi or Shang Tsung. But as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. So as always, when I play online in Mortal Kombat 11, well, the majority of times anyway, I'm going to be playing as Shao Kahn, and I'm going to be playing casual versus. Because Shao Kahn is my main, you know, like when I want to kick ass online, I will go to the fighter that I'm most comfortable with and the fighter that I am good at, and that is Shao Kahn for me, the Emperor of Outworld, conqueror of realms. He gets the job done. So that's why I choose Shao Kahn. I'm aware that there's plenty of other fighters in the game, and I do play them from time to time when I'm just looking for a laugh. But when I'm looking to have some serious competition, when I'm looking to win, I will choose Shao Kahn. The reason I'm going with casual versus is because I want to have my fighter variation. With my lovely voice in the background there now, aren't I great? Okay, so I'll get stuck into the very first fight of the live stream. Come to think of it now, I'm actually tempted to go as like Liu Kang or Kang Lao or something. I'll do that in another live stream. Okay, so who's first to receive a beating at the hands of Shao Kahn? And hello, how do you do to my first and lovely viewer? Big welcome to Green Hill Gaming to you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy my Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate live stream, where I'm going online, of course, with Shao Kahn. So who's first?
Nightwolf.
Be conquered by Shao Kahn. It is Nightwolf. Good night, Nightwolf. Choose my favourite stage.
Special Forces Desert Command.
Which isn't the Special Forces Desert Command. It was actually the Retrocade. Why would you choose literally the most boring stage of the entire game? Like, really? Oh, that's gonna hurt. Ooh. Yeah, I laugh at your Nightwolf. You think it's over, but it's not. In fact, we're just getting started. What did I tell you?
Final round. Fight!
Oh, what a brutality.
Brutality.
That's an opponent that has
Spirit has spoken.
everything planned out in his head. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. And hello to my two lovely viewers watching Green Hill Gaming right now. Hope you're both keeping very well. Welcome to my Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate live stream. So, didn't get the win in there, didn't kick off the live stream with a win, but not to worry, not to worry. He's one of those opponents that I like to call annoying opponents, basically. You just slippery fuckers, basically. You just can't grab hold of them, you know, they're just... Is what it is. Next. You know, Shao Kahn doesn't give up. You don't become a conqueror by running with your tail between your legs after your first loss.
Shao Kahn.
Get back up and you conquer. That's how Shao Kahn got his throne. Finally get to go to the retrocade. So it's Shao Kahn versus the former chosen one. I bet she feels like a nothing right now. She's been completely dwarfed and shattered by the real chosen one, Liu Kang, at the end of Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath.
Fight.
So it's just back to Instagram for you, Cassie Cage. Back to conquering for Shao Kahn. I love anticipating my opponent jumping in the air. It's just perfect. She's still gonna do it then. Look, Cassie. It's your... This guy really level 70, 72, and I'm just completely making short work of him. Exactly, you actually do suck. I mean, let's be honest. My opponent does 100% suck in this case. I mean, they're level 72. I would have expected a greater challenge from somebody that is level 72, like, come on. Well,
Shao Kahn wins.
Cassie Cage is definitely no longer the chosen one. The chosen one. I mean, look at this, level 77 this guy is. I'm level 60. Damn. No opponent, no fighter. We want new fighting techniques, man, not a new fighter. Damn. So it's currently at 1-all. See, that is how you become a conqueror. You don't just run away after your first loss. You get back up. Not going to become one of those streamers that will rage quit the stream because of his first loss, blame lag or anything like that. I accept my losses as much as I accept my victories. Ah, the disliker is already here. Hello, disliker. How are you today? I see you're still trying to accomplish your mission objective.
Shao Kahn.
And I'm here to remind you once again that you have failed. You have failed your mission. Because my YouTube channel is still here. It hasn't went poof because you've disliked my content. I am
Round 1. Fight!
I am still confident, motivated, and determined to do live streams. So you disliking my content has not. My sub count is resting on currently you know what, just like let me get back to you on that one. But you have achieved nothing. You're a failure, you're pathetic, you're miserable, sad. 470 subs right now. You disliking my content doesn't lower that sub count. I still have an amazing YouTube family, amazing people in my live streams. So you're still on your mission objective, but you are continuing to fail every time. Alright, my opponent walked into that one.
Final round. Fight!
Second brutality of the stream. These brutalities are actually great. But my disliker loves that. Well, if you have a new mission objective today, and that is Johnny loses in Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate, then you have achieved that. I'll give you that. But you have failed in everything else. Like, I mean, I'm just assuming again. I'm just actually assuming that those are your objectives for disliking my content. I'm just assuming that you somehow think that by disliking my content, my YouTube channel is going to disappear. That I'm somehow going to lose interest in streaming. That somehow my sub count is going to be reduced. That somehow all of my lovely YouTube family is going to go away. I'm just assuming that that is your objective, to like disrupt me and my YouTube channel. I'm assuming that, and if that is not the case, then I have on 2 occasions welcomed you, invited you to step up and and tell me what your reasons are, and you fail that too on 2 occasions. So I'm only assuming that's what you are attempting to do. And I'm here to remind you that you have failed in all of those things. My channel is still here. I'm still motivated to stream. I still have 470 subs. I still have a fantastic YouTube community. I'm still here. So, what have you actually achieved? And I'm going to do this every single time I see the dislike. Every single time I'm going to remind you how sad and pathetic, miserable and obsessed you actually are. Every time. So, I think you may regret one objective. If one of your objectives is to gain my attention, then you do have my attention. But I think you're going to regret that. I think you're going to really regret that, because everyone's going to know how pathetic you are. And you're going to be reminded that you are a failure. And you're going to be reminded that disliking my content does nothing. Exactly. I'm a conqueror. I'm a conqueror of Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate, and I'm a conqueror of YouTube. So yeah, that's me addressing my dislike anyway. I'll always do that every time they tend to drop by the live stream and drop that dislike, and I'm gonna be here to remind them that they are achieving nothing.
No discipline.
It's not OBS on ya.
Fight.
And last time I checked, Sonya, you were buried on the Shinnok's Bone Temple, so you shut your mouth. That's a lovely little fatal blow there, but unfortunately it's way too soon. And now, I'm going to show you my fatal blow before I laugh at you. I'm sorry, but it's still weighing on my mind why this person dislikes my content. I've given them multiple opportunities to explain themselves, explain their actions, tell me why they dislike my content. And not so much why, but what do they think they're achieving by disliking my content? It's intriguing. It really is. It really, really is. So I'm only left with assumptions, and I can only assume the reasons why they dislike my content. I just love to know what it is. I hate you, Johnny. I'm gonna dislike your content. Okay? But like, what does even that achieve? Like, what's... Like, I hope your channel dies. Well, I think 470 subs would disagree with that. Would get in the way of that, like, from happening. I hope you stop doing what you do because of how much hate I give you. Here I am, happy out playing Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate.
Cabal.
I hope that people turn away from your channel. If anything, I have new people join my channel. Like, at least 2 new people have joined my live stream recently, and they have become regulars. What else? Like, what else? You know, I don't know. It's intriguing. Like, what they actually, what is the motivation behind it? Not the motivation behind it, but it's just what is their expectation of disliking my content? Yeah, intriguing. All right, Cabal.
Round 1. Fight.
Maybe it's Shang Tsung disliking my content. He wants the throne for himself. You're not getting it.
Too slow. Now you're hooked.
Final round. Fight.
Stop the spin.
Brutality. Oh, I knew it.
Can't anyone stop me?
Cabal wins.
Well, certainly not Shao Kahn right now, anyway. Next. I wonder will my disliker ever, step out from their cave, from the darkness, and just show themselves. It is I, it is me. It was me all along, Johnny. It was me all along, Johnny. This guy listening to. Thank God he declined. Listening to music in the background. I mean, I like to listen to music too, but not when I'm in the middle of playing Mortal Kombat with my headset on. The time for listening to music has to go out the window. Then, it definitely does.
Cetrion, Shao Kahn.
I like the character Cetrion. I think it's really great that they introduced her as not only the daughter of Kronika, but the lore of her actually being the sister of Shinnok, therefore bringing together the lore of Kronika being the mother of I think I might have gotten it mixed up, but Kronika being the mother of both Shinnok and Cetrion, and Cetrion being light and Shinnok being darkness. So it's great lore that they've brought in, and I think that they should explore more of that, going forward. Because think of how long Shinnok has been on the scene. He's been part of the series now since Mortal Kombat Mythologies is Sub-Zero. And only now you find out that... Push you down a sec. Now you find out that... Can I 1v1? Nuke Gamer. Your name is familiar. Nuke Gamer. Your name is familiar. Welcome to Green Hill Gaming. Can you 1v1 me? Sure. After this fight, we will. Oh, this is why I don't talk too much.
So yes.
Yes. Do I know you, Nuke Gamer?
Round 2.
The name is familiar.
Okay, yay. But not. No, just the name is familiar, that's all. But nonetheless, Nuke Gamer, you are very welcome to Green Hill Gaming. I hope you enjoy the live stream, and we will be having that 1v1 after this battle. So in the meantime, add me. It's up there on the. If you look at the top left-hand corner of your screen right now, under Johnny Khan, Green Hill Gaming, that is my PSN ID. So add me away while I'm having this fight. And then that will save time. We'll be able to jump into it again and straight away after this.
Put user in chat.
Put user. It's there, man. It's right in front of you. It's underneath Johnny Khan. It's sorry no, but it's just so obvious, like it's under Johnny Khan. Green Hill Gaming. Yeah, this is what's in store for you now. Oh, for God's sake. Johnny Khan. Underneath Johnny Khan, where it says Green Hill Gaming. That is me. That is me. I am Green-Hill Gaming. I swear to God, I'm not going to say it again. I just put it in there altogether because, oh, people.
Fatality. Shao Kahn wins.
No. So it's in the chat now just to make
Green
it
Hill Gaming.
official. Official. So I'm going to all this way. Well, you're not getting a rematch. He doesn't deserve a rematch. So this is what you're getting yourself into now, Nuke Gamer. This is what's in store. Wants to be a friend, and handy to have the PSN app. Next. I got your friend request, thank you. I accept, there now. Friend request received. Accept. I want to see, do I know you? 2 seconds. I don't think so. I'm very nosy. Just the name just seems to ring a bell, like the toxic, no not toxic, sorry, the Nuke Gamer seems to. Anyway, I'm only wasting time here. So I will send you, I'll send you an invite. Let's get my live stream back up and running down now. And I'll send you an invite. Okay.
Okay.
Where are you? Where are you? Cool, cool, cool. I don't see you. How come I can't see you? Oh no, you're there somewhere. Where are you? Okay. Where did you go? I literally added you, and now you're gone.
I'll do it.
No, it's fine, I'll do it. It's just... I literally added you, now you're gone. Yeah, go on. Yeah, wait, so. Right. We got the invite. Do you want to cancel? Yes. Oh, what is going on? 2 seconds and I'll join it there now. Just give me a second. There we go. Invited you to play Mortal Kombat. I've been invited to a Mortal Kombat tournament. Johnny Cage. It's a real life Johnny Cage. Alright, we're ready to rock and roll now, I think. Rock and roll. Here we go. Joining match. This is the fight of the century. Green Hill Gaming versus Nuke Gamer. What the hell was that in my chat? I'm in the wrong fucking stream. That's funny. Right, I got the stream. Alright, so obviously it's going to be Shao Kahn. Who are you going to go as? Let's see. I'll see what kind of a player you are by the choice of fighter you choose.
Here is the Terminator.
The Terminator. Chad Middleton would love you.
My real account got kicked, so I gotta wait.
Your what? Oh, okay. Your real account got kicked. Oh man. Okay. Let's dance, as Johnny Cage would say. I'm excited.
Round 1.
Let's skip my intro. Do you know who I am? I'm Shah Khan. Nobody skips my intro and gets away with it. Oh no, you better not have Mac Wi-Fi, seriously. I have no idea how you just did that. I have no idea how you just came back like that.
Round 2. Fight.
I'm like, I know you can travel back in time, like, but what the hell just happened? Okay, I'm playing it safe here now. Okay.
I will end this way. Final round. Fight.
Ouch.
Finish him.
Good game, man. Good game. Okay, so I'm gonna give other people the opportunity to play now, because I need to be fair and I need to be equal. So
Fatality.
there's a big
Khan wins.
queue of opponents that want to have the opportunity to fight and defeat Shao Kahn. So I have to, you know, praise everyone. But good game, man. Good game. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. I need to be fair. Like, I need to be fair and just. There's a lot of people like that want to face Shao Kahn. It wouldn't be fair if I was just it wouldn't be fair to ignore those other people.
GG.
You as well, man. Great game, Nuke Gamer. Great game. I mean, the way you came back there in like the opening round, I was actually shocked. I was like, what is happening? Like, just so quick you came back there, man. Alright, who's next?
Shao Kahn.
Now this guy's gonna go random.
Kung Lao.
Kung Lao. I always love the rivalry between Shao Kahn and Kung Lao. For me, it spans back to the series, Mortal Kombat Conquest. Not a lot of people know about that series, and it's a shame, to be honest with you, because it's a great series.
Shinnok's Bone Temple.
Hello. Are you ready to get conquered by Shao Kahn? Shao Kahn is your conqueror. He is your emperor. And you will bow to me.
How is your neck, Kung Lao?
You'll never get your hands around it.
We both know better than that. Round 1. Fight.
Ow.
Round 2. Fight.
Hitbox. We're not playing Dead by Daylight here at all, nobody. Okay. No, that's good. Where am I from? I'm from Fuck Youville. That's where I'm from. I'm not a sore loser. So you have to throw in a bit of trash talking, like, you know, even when you're losing, like, come on, like. Motherfucker. Opponent declined. Yeah. Fuck off. I'm pissed off now. You can't win them all, like, you know, but a conqueror has to get back up and fight. Oh, might be playing another Shao Kahn player, no, by the looks of it. By the looks of his player card, anyway, he's a Shao Kahn player, or at least a Shao Kahn fan, anyway. But I'm telling you now, opponent, there's only room for one Shao Kahn player.
Shao Kahn.
Oh, you want to go with Shao Kahn? I knew it, okay. Well, it's the Battle of Kahn. I might have faced him before, actually. Because I remember the hammer. I'm not too sure now. There's only room for one Shao Kahn player. Okay. Here, there needs to be a patch where this arena gets renamed. Its rightful name. Okay? It's Shao Kahn's Coliseum. Not that shitty ass bootleg version of Shao Kahn. Anyway, let the beating begin. The Battle of the Khans.
There cannot be two Khans.
Exactly. There's only one Khan, and you're looking at him. On your back, no boy. I am.
Round 2.
You.
Fight.
I'm the guy with the red hammer stream. Just let my live stream know that I'm the one with the red hammer. I won that one. So like my new victory animation. It's great, isn't it? See Green Hill Gaming. See the one on the side there. That's I got all those accolades and stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna change back to my other skin now. That was a good game though. It's a good victory. Yeah. Well, it's a cold night tonight. So I hope Delaware Studios make a remake of Shaolin Monks, not a remaster or anything like that. I think the remaster should be done for like the Mortal Kombat trilogy, like the classic Mortal Kombat games. But I think they should return to Shaolin Monks, do a full-on remake. I want that kind of style of Mortal Kombat again, you know. First time I played a game like that would have been Mythologies Sub-Zero. You know, like this like action adventure type Mortal Kombat game. It's they're great games, like. Okay, Melina. It's time to dance. Skip my intro, is it?
Hello my son, how are things?
Hello Dad, welcome to Green Hill Gaming. How are you keeping? I'm good, thanks. I don't be on Facebook that much, like, so that's why I haven't been like contacting you on Facebook for a while. I don't be on it that much, like, and when I am, I'm just browsing through like news feeds and stuff. But nonetheless, how are you keeping? I'm doing very well. Myself, no, thank you.
Good.
Good stuff, good stuff. Well, I just lost the round here, but other than that, I'm doing grand.
Round 2, fight.
All good, thanks.
Glad to hear it, no problem, no problem. I heard you were protesting in Patrick Street against the lockdown. I think you were spotted. You were spotted in the Patrick Street with a Make America Great Again hat. That's terrible, carry on. No, I'm only joking. Jesus, Melina. Calm down. So that's actually one of the best victory animations in the entire game, especially in 4K. It's actually freaky, like, to be
I was
honest.
just going to say same thing to you.
Oh yeah! That's gas. Oh god, there was I was watching a bit of it on Joe the Cork Bio Facebook page. They went live. They were recording about 35 minutes of the protest, and there was this guy wearing a mask on his forehead. I mean, I don't know what kind of message he was trying to prove. Like, I don't know whether he was just genuinely an idiot, or whether he was like trying to kind of send some kind of message or not. Like, but it was just the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, I was watching it as well. Now this guy, and then there was a guy with a Make America Great hat again. I just, for the life of me, I just couldn't understand. I just couldn't understand. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I mean, there's a lot of things there. Like, there's a lot of things there. I think the biggest thing is the fact that Donald Trump is no longer president, and that was his like campaign slogan, like "Make America Great Again." He's not president anymore. Cork is not in America. Making America Great Again is not going to affect Cork, and wearing that fucking mask is not going to get people's lives back to normal any quicker. So I just couldn't understand what the message was. I wouldn't be surprised if he was just put there, not put there, like, but he put himself there for a specific reason, like just to make other people look bad. Because let's face it, there are a lot of people that are frustrated because of the lockdown. Like, it's the fourth lockdown, it's been 1 year, people want to get their lives back to normal. I can understand people's anger, you know, I can understand why people would protest, you know, but I certainly don't see how wearing a Make America Great Again hat is going to...
hoping they will make the lockdown longer.
They're definitely not, like, helping, no. I don't think they're helping, especially somebody wearing a Make America Great hat again is definitely not helping. I think it's getting people aware of how frustrated people are, though. You know, I think a lot of people can relate to that frustration. Let's say if it's an owner of a small business, like let's say the owner of a small cafe, you know, whose business is being closed, you know, for months and months, even a year, maybe they can relate to the anger, you know. But no, it doesn't help. It doesn't help. No. Too soon for the fatal blow, but I said I'll just do it anyway. If I get a couple of nice moves in between, I should be able to manage a victory. Back. Yes. So using that fatal blow actually paid off in that situation.
Fight!
So I really do believe that if that protest was organised online, like let's say like through a Zoom conference or something like that, because these things
Went off
happen.
peaceful, not like Dublin Cork people are more peaceful.
I 100% agree with you. I 100% agree with that. It's nice to know that Cork people in general are far more peaceful compared to people in Dublin. I don't care who that offends, it's the truth. Like, compare the protests in Cork compared to the protests in Dublin. I mean, come on, like, so like, there was people firing rockets at the Gardaí in Dublin, for God's sake, you know. Like, overall, so far anyway, I don't know if they're still going on, but the protests in Cork City were actually quite peaceful, you know. So you're right there, like, compared to Dublin. I think that if, you know, there's a lot of Zoom conferences that take place, like business conferences, or not just business conference, but like all different organizations and groups throughout the world. I'll just cancel the match here for a second. All different organizations and groups around the world hold Zoom conferences and Microsoft Team conferences to discuss various things, and they use the Zoom and Microsoft Teams platform as well as YouTube, you know, to send their message across to people online. So people have been doing that for years anyway. They use YouTube and social media to get their point across. At the end of the day, if the people who are genuinely frustrated with lockdown, and of course they're going to be, because they want to get their lives back to normal. Who doesn't want to get their life back to normal? Who isn't frustrated? If you're not frustrated, you're lying and you're an idiot. People are frustrated because of COVID-19 restrictions. I think these people came together and actually voiced their opinion. And the thing is, like, the people that are actually, specifically people are upset and angry with the Irish government in their complete failure in handling the COVID-19 outbreak here in Ireland. Like, we're 1 year later, 3 lockdowns later, and we're no step closer to getting our lives back to normal. And they've completely messed up with the vaccinations. You know, that's the latest now. They've completely messed up with vaccinations. I mean, not enough people are getting it. People don't know who's getting it. They don't know when they're going to get it. I mean, it's ridiculous. So people are angry with that. I mean, people's businesses have been closed for a long time. You know, that they're losing their income, they're losing their livelihood. I mean, people are really upset. You know, suicide rates are high, depression rates are high. People are losing their jobs, losing their homes. People are upset. They're frustrated. But I think that if people voiced their anger to the Irish government through
The
same people vote them in. That's the problem, isn't it? But I think that if these protesters that went into the city today, if they or YouTube or Facebook or just social media in general to voice their frustration against the government in an online protest, I think it would have been a lot more beneficial. I think a lot more people would have reported on it. I think a lot more people would have listened to it, compared to just standing around with "Make America Great Again" hats, you know, and just having people laugh at you. You know, I just think it would have been a lot more beneficial. Would have been far more beneficial. Far more beneficial. but that's not what happened. Instead, they just decided to head into the city. I don't really. I have no time for far right or far left or any sort of political movement or any sort of political party, because I feel like they're all a bunch of sheep just following everyone and just following what they're doing, following what they're saying. And I don't want to follow, and I don't want to lead either. I just want to stand on my own 2 feet and walk in the direction that I want to walk in and fight for what I want to fight for and say what I feel. I don't want to do what anyone else does, so I don't want to associate myself with somebody, who is an idiot and who just doesn't even know what they're doing. I don't want to associate myself with that, so I don't want to have labels attached to me for having an opinion. So I don't have time for any side. I'm at a stage now where I feel like it's a circus fight, left wing versus right wing, and I'm just sitting there, just watching the fight unfold, watching these 2 sides go at each other, and I'm laughing because I'm laughing at how hypocritical they both are, because they're both hypocritical. I mean, how can you possibly stand there with a "Make America Great Again" hat and call somebody stupid for wearing a mask? Well, what do you think that hat is going to achieve? Is Donald Trump, are you going to summon Donald Trump? You're going to summon Donald Trump. He's just going to magically appear and he's just going to make everything great again. I mean, they're idiots. I'm not going to associate myself with idiots, and I'm certainly not going to associate myself with the crazy far left liberals either. Who will just shut up and do as the government tell you to do. You can't have a voice. You shut up. The irony is these people, tell other people shut up, but they're the very people that can't shut up themselves. The far left liberals, So I don't associate myself with any of these groups, because if you do, then you have all these labels thrown at you. Yeah, but I think overall, no, those protests have went peacefully enough. But there was actually, before the protest, there was actually a guy that got he was a busker from, and this is coming from, what's interesting about this now is, this is not coming from the media. This is actually coming from a Garda spokesperson, and she actually confirmed the events of the incident. Earlier, basically this afternoon in Patrick Street, there was a busker, and he was busking away with a drum, but he also had a can of petrol, because he was a street performer. So he was obviously doing some kind of trick with fire. He was asked to move along, and he didn't comply with the Gardaí, so he was arrested.
Seen that.
But there was literally between 10 to 12 Gardaí had to arrest this one man. Seriously, that's ridiculous. I mean, if me and you were assaulted in the streets of Patrick Street tonight, God forbid, would we really get a response like that? Realistically speaking, I don't think we would. To be realistic about it, I don't think we'd get a quick response like that, and I don't think there'd be 10, Gardaí, tackling this guy. I don't think that would be a realistic outcome. So why is it that 10 Gardaí have to arrest, one busker, for God's sake? And the most important thing of all is the Garda spokesperson confirmed that this busker, it was not linked to any protest or movement. So that's the key kind of thing to take away there. Crazy though. I've seen the picture, man, and it was and you know what? The far left liberals like to use.
Get done to the assholes with no masks on.
That's an interesting point, actually. Well, that's actually, yeah, because they're actually breaching guidelines by doing that. So it's interesting how a street performer can't perform in the street. But you're right there, like, yeah, hundreds of protesters who are going against guidelines are not arrested. It's an interesting point there, actually. No, you're right there. You're actually right there. I was going to say something, but I completely forgot what I was going to say. Damn it, anyway, it distracted me. No, I was going to say something, no, but it's gone. It's gone. Oh yeah, the far left liberals like to accuse people of spreading misinformation. And a lot of times they can't even back it up, really. Like when they accuse you of spreading misinformation, they can't even point out where you have spread misinformation. But let's see if the media tried to put a spin on that arrest on the busker and somehow connect it to these protests. And let's see real misinformation being spread. Then, But I think my like political stances on a lot of issues have dramatically changed in recent times. I've never really associated myself with any like political party anyway. I've never really considered myself, left wing or right wing. But I've been looking at both sides now, and I've just
medical mask.
I just realised that they're equally, people on each side are equally hypocritical, equally idiotic, and equally annoying, to be quite honest with you. Equally annoying. Like I'm just going to give an example of two protests held by the far left and the far right, and I'm going to give you an example of like stupidity demonstrated in those two protests. So the first protest I'm going to point out is a protest that happened a couple of years ago in Ireland during the abortion referendum. So the people like protesting in favour of abortion. I've seen members of the LGBTQ plus I community. Little bit, yeah, but I've seen at this protest for abortion in Ireland, I should explain myself that these people were in favour of abortion, and they were waving the rainbow flag. They were members of the LGBTQ plus community waving. I don't necessarily, personally, understand how the LGBTQ plus community has anything significantly to do with abortion. I just fail to see the connection. I just really do. I fail to see the connection. So like, what has the LGBTQ plus community got to do with abortion? I would love to know. I really would love to know that. So that's an example of how stupid and idiotic the far left liberals can be during protests, but equally idiotic, if not more, to be honest with you, during like today's like far right protest in Cork City against the lockdown. You had a man wearing a "Make America Great Again" hat, and
interesting.
Like he literally looked like an idiot to go along with it. And like, I'll say it again, and this is how I'm going to end the live stream. I don't understand what America has anything to do with Cork, anything to do with the lockdown, anything to do with the restrictions, or anything to do with COVID in Ireland and in Cork City. I don't understand how making America great again is going to change things here in Cork in relation to COVID-19 restrictions. I don't see how Donald Trump has anything to do with it because he's not the president of America anymore. So that is just
Johnny boy.
a fine
Elbow
example
cup.
of how idiotic people are. Chad, you've literally joined at the end of the live stream. Awful. Awful. But Chad, nonetheless, I will welcome you to Green Hill Gaming. Nonetheless, I will welcome you to the live stream. I hope that you're keeping well, Chad. If I'm not feeling too tired tonight, I'll return to a live stream, but it all depends on
Face
whether
with medical mask enjoyed.
Thank you, Dad. Appreciate that. Nice chatting to you.
Oof.
But I know, yeah. Big oof, Chad. Big oof. You joined too late. You joined too late. No, I'm only joking. If I'm not too tired, I will return to a live stream tonight. It all depends. I had to give myself a break from talking about all this lockdown crap, like. But I think I said it all. They're both hypocrites. They're both idiots, left and right wing. There is equally, let them tear chunks into each other. But I think everyone else just needs to actually get things done. You know, they're not getting things done by tearing chunks out of each other.
1,400 stimulus check approved. Biden has to sign it next week. Elbow cup.
Ah, good stuff, Chad. Hopefully all that now will go smoothly, Chad, for you. I really hope that things go smoothly, because you could do with it now, like, you know, during these times, like, you know, it makes a big difference. So hopefully now, man. Hopefully now you get that, man. So I'm going to say goodbye, and I'm going to thank everyone for watching the live stream. And I'm also going to thank my disliker for once again being a part of Green Hill Gaming, for being a part of the live stream, and reminding us all how pathetic, miserable he is, and how upset he or she is, and how obsessed with me and my channel they are, and how much of a failure they are. They once again failed in their mission objective to somehow disrupt myself and my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel remains, my live stream remains, my motivation remains, my amazing YouTube community / family remains, my sub count remains, everything remains. You've achieved nothing, you're a failure. Thank you for watching. See you next time on Green Hill Gaming.